Hi guys, Deborah from Housewife Eclectic here. I'm here today with my trusty sidekick.
Me, Sophie.
This is Sophie. She's my 8-year-old. She's trying to like munch chips as quietly as possible. I told her.
And this is Furby.
Yeah, I bought her Furby, guys. I don't know what I was thinking. So right now it needs batteries, and I'm not sure I'm gonna put them in.
And I asked my dad to do it. He's like, I don't want batteries. Nothing is evil. And I showed it to you. She's like, get it away from me. It's a demon llama.
But she loves it. She loves the Furby. I had a Furby when I was her age, and for some reason just thought that, you know, maybe she needed a Furby. I think I was crazy. So today we are going to be making a t-shirt, which I think is going to be super fun. We are going to be making one that kind of that just has the names of some of our favorite female characters on it. Sorry guys, losing my brain. There we go. Okay, so we are just going to be making one that has some of our favorite female characters on it, just their names. So I think we want to do Hermione and Luna. Of course, we have to do. Did you see, guys? Have you seen the new Luna pop that came out? I told my husband I wasn't buying pops anymore, but then this little Luna came out. Look how cute she is. I had to have her. I love her so much. She's so freaking cute.
Oh, that? Oh, that's long.
That's long, yeah. So I'm just gonna get some shares in, and then we're gonna be using some heat transfer vinyl and just a blank shirt. This is just one I picked up at Walmart for
the color.
$3. We'll see. This isn't a shirt for you. I made a shirt for me last week. The week before. I think it's been 2 weeks since I've done a live because we actually had a wildfire right by our house, so it was kind of crazy. They didn't end up evacuating us, even though they evacuated the people just like a street above us. But my poor sweet little girl has asthma, so we kept having to leave and do other stuff, huh?
Yeah, because I got really scared. I got my fear after fire drill in 1st grade and watching Toy Story 3.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Toy Story 3 is super scary.
Yeah, so that's why we try to convince Haley not to try and put it on, because I want to watch shows with her. I like to watch shows with her, but we haven't watched it in a while. Just hoping.
So we're gonna do Hermione and Luna from Harry Potter. Should we do anyone else from Harry Potter? Maybe Tonks? I don't think of anyone else. And then from Doctor Who, I think we want to do Donna and maybe Rose. I think Donna's probably the strong one there. Probably Rose. You can't do much without Rose, but we definitely need an Amy Pond on there. And also, I'm super excited. I don't know if you guys are fans or if you've heard the news. I think one of the ones we're going to put on there is the Doctor, because the Doctor's now a woman. Who knew? It's been interesting to watch people debate the gender of the Doctor the last few days. They've been crazy. Dude, seriously, the chips. I told you. She's convinced she can eat chips quietly, and I've told her, like, no, you can't. Okay, so let me just share this a couple places. Let's get, some shares going, and then we will get started. We're going to use the Cricut today. I'm going to walk you through it. It'll be super easy. Dude, the chips. She's like, I can share. She's chewing like this. She's thinking she can chew quietly. Co-craft. Yeah, Lorraine says she's so excited for the change in doctors. I think it has a lot of potential too. When they first started talking about making the Doctor a woman, I was really nervous because I just felt like they could do so much. I don't know. I felt like they had so much potential to change the show in a bad way. But after seeing the actress that they've picked and hearing more about the new showrunner and everything like that, I'm really excited. I feel like it has the potential to change the show in a good new way that hasn't really been explored before. And I felt like they kind of foreshadowed making the Doctor a woman when they made the Master a woman for whatever season that was. I can't remember what one that was. I'm trying to think. Crafts. There we go. Okay, so I am ready to go.
wonder what what did I name you?
She's obsessed with the Furby, guys. I don't know what I was thinking buying a Furby.
Furby!
So I had a Furby when I was her age. Like, that's right when they came out. And I was, like, super obsessed with it. And then one day it was in my bed and it woke me up and I threw it against a wall. So it woke me up. And then poor Furby never worked again. So don't throw it against the wall, okay?
Against the wall?
Dude, it was so loud!
How to wake you?
Okay, so we are gonna get started on this shirt. Yeah, you know what? She actually, like, Tina. So Tina says she's my twin, and, like, it's ridiculous. My husband always says that, like, if she and I ever get into an argument, that I'm fighting with myself, because she's, you know, she looks like me, and she's pretty much me in personality as well. She's the Sophie, honey. You gotta put your legs on. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you to my computer. You're not gonna be able to see my face because you will be on the computer. So tell me, guys, in the comments when you pop on, tell me who some of your favorite strong female characters are. I'm making a shirt for me today because I made a shirt for me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I lost it to the 8-year-old. So she was in my room. I had already put her little sister to bed, and she needed jammies, and I didn't have anything that would work for her, and so I grabbed the shirt that I made and slipped it on and told her to just wear it like a dress, and now she won't give the shirt back, so I've lost my shirt.
Yeah.
So, oh look, you can see my little Luna. Luna, she's so cute. So we are going to be making a new shirt today, something fun. Okay, so I'm going to totally walk you through this. It's super easy if you've never used a Cricut before. So I use both a Cricut and a Cameo. I like both machines. Both machines are good. I feel like the Cricut is easier to explain to someone. It's easier to show, easier to create a tutorial for. So that's what we are going to use today. So this is the new Cricut Design Space. You can see here, this is their Make It Now projects down here. This is projects that I've created here. You can see that's where a lot of the Harry Potter comes in. Last couple projects I've made were Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter stuff. Look, all sorts of Harry Potter, Quidditch, and all sorts of stuff.
I had Harry Potter birthday party.
Yes, she did have a Harry Potter birthday party.
And I chose to find Snitch.
Yeah, and I kind of went a little out of control. I think that was the problem with her wanting a party that I really liked. I kind of went out of control. So when you hop on, tell me who some of your favorite female characters are from some of your favorite shows. And we're going to go ahead and get started. You're just going to go ahead and click this. Oh, you can't see that part of the screen. Let me move you a little bit. Right here it says this. There's that big plus button that says new project. So we click that. And then this is our, the grid is our screen. So we're just going to go ahead and, this is just a text only shirt. So I'm super easy. We're not uploading images or anything like that. If you want to know how to upload images, I just did a post about that on my blog. So if you go to my blog, which is housewifeeclectic.com, and it looks like it's not on. Yes, don't play with it. You could hurt yourself.
How does it work?
Don't play with it. You could hurt yourself. So it looks like it's not on the front page anymore, but if you type in library bag in the search bar, maybe, yeah, it'll pop right up. So this is the one I just did a step-by-step how to upload pictures. So if that's what you want to know how to do, I've got you covered, but that's, we're just doing text today. So we are going to start with a text box. Just click the text over here on the screen, and we are going to add our first name. And I'm going to look at it for like 20 minutes and make, yeah. Every time I spell Hermione, guys, I'm like, is that right? Is it right? Did I do it right? Hermione. Hermione. There we go. We got it. Okay, so let's do Hermione. Should we do first and last names, guys? Or should we do, oh, yeah. Lorene says we gotta include Jane Eyre. Yeah, that's happening. Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre. Eyre is my all-time favorite book. Okay, so should I include Hermione's last name? That will make it really long. Or do you feel like Hermione is someone that when you have their first name, you feel like you know who they are? Ah, I don't want an image. There we go. More text. Who are we going to include now? Dude, stop playing with the nail clippers.
I figured out how it works.
Classic 8-year-old behavior. Mom says don't do it and they have to do it. So we're going to... Amy Pond. I think we need an Amy Pond in there. Who else? Luna. She's my little Luna, guys.
Yeah, I was Luna for Comic-Con and I got a picture. Me and your mom got a picture of the girl that played as Luna Lovegood.
You can go get it if you want. She wants to show you the picture of her and Ivana Lynch. Okay, so Amy Pond. Who are we going to do next?
Here it is.
Donna Noble.
Why is it so big?
Okay, so she wants to show you this picture. This is her dressed as Luna with Luna and Mom because, you know, if I'm going to pay for it, I get to be in it. There you go.
I wish I could just reach her wand. I just wish I could just reach the wand. Mom had to get a new wand.
Yeah, I totally broke her wand.
Yeah,
it was devastating.
She dropped my.
Okay, Hermione Granger. So we're gonna have to shrink Hermione a little bit. I don't know. So that's the problem.
Twice.
That's the problem is with adding the Granger is that it's her name is so much longer than the others. So let's just get them all written out and then we'll kind of mess with the design. Okay, so
I one time broke the wand by sitting on. I broke the wand by sitting on it.
Yes. So
and then I broke it and then Mom broke it by dropping it.
Okay, so who else do we want to include? Who are some of your favorite heroines? So we're gonna add, because we can now, the Doctor. Who else, people? I need help. Tina says, asks if we should center the shorter names. I think that would be a great idea. When we get all the names that we want on there, we will go ahead and do that. So who else do we want? We want Rose Tyler. Rose Tyler.
There we go.
Who else? What other shows do we watch? What shows do we like, Soph? Oh my gosh, guys. She's now licking me.
What?
Okay, so Hermione Granger, Jane Eyre, Amy Pond, Donna Noble, the Doctor, Rose Tyler. Oh, I forgot your Luna. Luna Lovegood. What's up with those Harry Potter characters and their super long names? Are there any other ones from Harry Potter that you feel like I should include?
Are they all girls?
Yeah, they're all girls. They're all girls. So I was kind of thinking about doing, I guess I could do Ginny Weasley. Do you feel like Ginny Weasley? I know you said happy birthday. I'm ignoring you. I'm pretending like I did not hear you. Okay, it is my birthday today. It is.
I feel like there's a cat licking a birthday cake. Well, for some weird reason, Alexa's connected to the thermostat.
Yeah, we have Alexa on our thermostat, and so now it's like surround sound in our house. It's kind of crazy.
Yes, but
okay.
It makes it more awesome.
It makes it more awesome. Okay, so
this is fur. This is fluffy fur.
Okay.
What should its name be?
I don't know.
Calling it fluffy
I was
fur.
looking at my We Do Geek side to see if I can think of new people. So I think we're gonna include Leia. Yes, Rebecca. I was thinking about including Molly Weasley. Do you think we should do that for sure?
Who?
So is Leia or it's Leia Organa, right? Let's look it up. Yeah. Organa Solo. Okay. Let's do Leia.
We're doing Star Wars now?
Oh, let's do Rey. But does Rey have a last name? Just gonna be Ray?
Yeah, I don't think she has a last name.
Okay, let's just do
I
Ray.
think her name's just Ray.
Molly Weasley. Or I'm trying to decide, should we not do Molly? Because all of the rest of these people are really main characters. Someone remind me, what is the name of, oh, I just thought of another shirt I want to make. Maybe we'll have to do that next time. So I forever have wanted a shirt that says, so I'm a huge, are you, Firefly! Guys! I'm getting excited! Sorry. Oh, Wonder Woman! Ah! There's too many for a shirt! Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman has got to be on there. And then Firefly. Kaylee Fry. Well, let's look up how to write Kaylee Fry's name. Kaylee. I've tried to convince my husband for years to name a baby Kaylee after Kaylee Fry, and he just doesn't think that that's a good idea. Kaylee Fry. Kaylee Fry. Zoe Wash. Let's make sure we're spelling Zoe Wash right. Washburn. Not Wash. Washburn. Zoe Washburn. So forever I have wanted a shirt. I don't know if you guys are Firefly fans, but I have wanted a shirt for ages that says Big Damn Heroes on it. But my husband is like, you can't wear a shirt with a swear word on it. I think just one day I'm going to go for it because, okay.
And I, whenever my parents swear, I say swear alert.
Yeah, she says swear alert.
I think
well, when she says whenever
swear.
her parents swear, she means really just whenever her mom swears. Why is my name drawing a huge blank when it comes to, what is the name of the main character in Rogue One? What is her name?
Jin or something?
Yes, you're right. Jin Erso. That's her name.
Jin Erso?
Jin Erso, I believe. Yes. That's the problem with like making geeky shirts is that you have to like be accurate or, you know, because geeks will tell you that you are wrong. Okay, so I feel like we've got a good number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Whoa, 14. I'm trying to decide
14 first name.
if I should add anyone else, but I think we're doing pretty
14
good.
first names and 13 last names.
Ray, let's look up. I don't think Ray has any sort of last name, right?
Yeah.
But let's look her up just in case. Guys, are you getting excited for the new? Yeah, just Ray.
She doesn't have a last name.
Well, I think her last name is secret because it's important. We might find it out in the next movie. So here we are. This is our what's going to be on the shirt. So now we have to make it work. Because so what if we make them all about an inch long?
What if so without the people's long last name? Well, we have a long last name, right?
Well, we have a normal last name. Okay, so if we make them all about an inch long, no, that's going to make that one really small. Give me your input, guys. I need help and guidance and love.
Wow.
I guess, no, I think that looks pretty good, don't you? And then we'll center the, oh, Katniss Everdeen. Should we add Katniss Everdeen? Let's do it. Katniss Everdeen.
How many people are you gonna add on this?
1 million. There are 1 million awesome women in the world. Awesome female characters.
So many. It's like, no, okay, let me count how many there are now. 1, 2.
There's one more from the last time. Okay, so we are gonna center. I can't remember. Was it Tina that said center them? Yes, Camille, we're gonna put them all on one shirt. All of our favorite female characters on one shirt. So I'm shrinking.
There's 15 of them now.
Whoa.
Dude.
So they're all about an inch tall is what we're going for. So I'm going to just go ahead and resize them to the right size. And then we will go ahead and...
Furby.
Rebecca says Scarlett O'Hara. I think she would be a great one to add. I'm not going to put her on my shirt just because I don't have any strong ties to her. But she would be a great one to add. Okay, Jen Urso. I still haven't let my little one see Rogue One. I think it's too sad. I think she'll be really upset by it.
Because I might really like Jen.
Yeah.
Did you say at the end of the movie all the good characters die?
Well, spoiler alert. Yeah, a lot of people die in Rogue One. Okay.
And this is misplaced. You need to fix that. Hit a scribble.
I know. Just put it back for right now. That's not what we're working on right now. We are working on a t-shirt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, who else should I put on here?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So this is pretty much, when we print this when we cut this out with the Cricut, it's going to kind of remove them around. You can always tell it not to. You can weld all of the stuff together and then it will leave it all the same place.
Raspberry, blueberry.
So it will leave it all in the same place if you weld it together. But that also is going to use up more of your heat transfer. So you just kind of have to decide what's more important to you. So they're all about an inch tall now. You know, some of them are just different sizes because I feel like Donna is really big. Does anyone else feel like Donna is really big? Okay. Anyone you feel like Yeah, Rebecca says she's dreading the new one because we're going to have to say goodbye to Carrie Fisher. I know. That is going to be rough. You know, I don't know how they're going to make that work because filming was done by the time that Carrie Fisher died, right? So, I don't know if you think they'll address it in this next one or you think they'll wait till the last one. I'm not sure what they'll decide to do. So, let's see. I think we've got it all. So, the great thing about a project like this is that you, I don't know what I was going to tell you guys. So I spent all this time rearranging and then I wonder if I'm going to change the font now and have to do it again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. So we are going to just change the font to a basic font. Actually, I kind of like the thick font. Do you guys like the thick font? My husband will probably lose his mind that I used the basic font. Camille says she thinks they will, Rebecca, they said that they're not going to. So, because I know they CGI'd her into the end of Rogue One. Rebecca's saying they hope they don't just CGI Carrie Fisher into the last movie. Rebecca, they promised they weren't going to do that. Which I'm really grateful for. So, I'm interested to see how they address her death. I'm really kind of bitterly sad about it. I think it's going to change maybe some of the ideas that they had for the movie. So Camille says she thinks they'll mention in the credits, but not in the movie plot. And I think I kind of agree with that. Like, they were done filming the movie, so they don't necessarily have to change the second movie. Lorraine says she likes it. Should we add variety? I think that's a good idea. So, who gets to be italicized? Jane Eyre, you get to be italicized. Okay.
I just put lipstick on and left a little mark.
Did you really?
Yes,
She's kissing me with lipstick. What kind of 8-year-old's got lipstick?
Hey!
Who's your mother?
I have lip gloss.
It's lip gloss.
I have lip balm and lip gloss. It's lip gloss and lip balm.
Okay. No, I don't like the way that bold looks on this font. Let's try italicized. I don't really like that either. Do you guys like the italicized? I don't really either. Okay. I like how I didn't wait for any of you to say you didn't like it. I just said I didn't like it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go get our heat transfer. Want to come with me? Make you all sick and dizzy? So, I keep my heat transfer in an old shoe organizer that I painted. So this is all vinyl and glitter heat transfer, and heat transfer vinyl's over here, and then other materials are here. Should I use? I've got a white shirt, so I think we're just gonna go with black iron-on. So just a package of Cricut iron-on, which is easy to use. So we'll go with that. So I just got a roll of it. We are just going to break it open. I'm excited about this shirt, guys. Oh, you love my Funkos? Oh, okay, now I gotta show you my Funkos. I promised my husband that I was done collecting Funkos, but I had to have the new Luna that came out yesterday because she's freaking adorable. So, you get to come back and see my Funkos. So this is my Harry Potter collection. Hi, Harry Potter.
Show me the other Luna.
The other Luna? Oh, she's just right here. Cute Luna. And then, cute Luna.
Luna.
And then this is my king. Let's see, how do I get you up there? There we go. That's my Doctor Who collection. With my favorite doctors are up there.
Box. The chocolate pop box.
Yep.
Oh, and there's my Quidditch box. There's the Quidditch box I got.
Yep. Okay. You think she'd never been in my office before. So now we just got our heat transfer. I'm gonna peel the paper off. I can never get the paper off in like one clean sheet whenever I do this, so I'm just doing it the hard, ugly way. Okay, sit down, honey. My kissy sweet girl. She loves to be
That flavor was green apple that time, not
okay,
cherry.
so you're just going to need a regular stick mat. I've just got a regular Cricut mat here. Peel the plastic off. And we are just going to peel this off the roll. So that's...
What's the shelf? What's the new shelves in the library for? I put it the Furby on one of the shelves, and it looked kind of, and I put one of the Furby.
The new shelves in the library. I haven't decided what they're for.
I put my Furby on.
I haven't decided if I want to put books on them, but I don't think.
I don't know.
So I have quite the library.
It's huge. Well,
That's quite the library. But so I've made sure my husband has secured all of the bookcases so well, but I just got a new little bookcase, but I don't think that one is securable. Is that a word? So
let's use that little bookcase.
I'm not sure that I want to put books on it because I have a toddler, and she's
Maybe I'm probably.
she's quite the crazy child.
Come on.
So I'm just okay. See ya. I'm just putting, gosh, man, I'm struggling. Okay. I'm just going to put my black heat transfer. Heat transfer goes shiny side down. Shiny side is the carrier sheet. So just get that on your mat. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Yeah, I was trying not to tell anyone that it was my birthday today. But the person in the comments who kept telling everyone, that's my sister. She's cute. And I adore her. So, on the mat, shiny side down. The kind of matte finish is up. So, when we go ahead, I'm going to move you back to my screen here for a minute. When we go ahead and hit make it, there's only one color. It's going to move everything around. It'll keep the names together, like Zoe Washburn and stuff like that will be together, but it's going to move the names around so that it can fit all of them onto one. As you see, it's kind of putting them wherever. This is so that it can fit them all on one mat to save you material, which is awesome. So one of the biggest things you need to do when you are cutting heat transfer, there's a big thing that right here that says mirror. If you've got to mirror it, or all your names will be backwards. Give it a second. There we go.
Wait, the names have to be backwards for them to be printed right?
Yeah, because you're cutting, you're basically cutting upside down. When you cut vinyl, you cut straight onto the top of it, so you don't have to mirror it. But when you cut heat transfer, you're actually cutting from the bottom. And so, see, there we go. We've got everything mirrored.
Mom, you have to write it backwards for it to work, or else it will be backwards.
So I write it forwards, but then I tell the Cricut to mirror it, and then it turns everything backwards. Pretty cool, huh? So, Rebecca, if you go up into the description, I have linked to the machine that I'm about to use. So I'm using a Cricut Explorer Air 2, which I love. Look at my mint. I also have the Cameo. Both are good machines. I feel like the Cricut Explorer is easier to use. So that's what we're doing today. So you feed your, you know what? I'm going to put this on the mat one more time.
Come on, Freddy.
She's ditching me. Ditch her head.
Hey, coming back.
Okay. She's so funny. Sometimes I am struggling today, guys. Full of struggles. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now it's more centered on the grip of the mat. So we're going to go ahead and stick it into the machine. And we're going to press this little arrow button. Can you see that? So that the machine grabs it and pulls it up. And then we go ahead and we hit, whoop, sorry, making y'all sick again. Continue. It is connected. There we go. There we go. Okay. So select material. If you're using one of the basic materials, ooh, fancy. They changed this. You can just change it to what you are doing, which is iron-on. Not iron-on plus iron. Or you could, like you saw before, it's got a bunch of different materials that you can select from. When you are ready to go, sorry, I don't want you guys to, I want you guys to be able to see, but I don't want you to mess with the cutting either. There we go. There we go. So when you're done, when you're ready, you're going to press this flashing button right here. Oh, I don't want fast mode on. I don't know. There we go. So they have a fast mode, which is awesome and it works really good, but I'm always a little nervous to use it. Like I shouldn't be, but I am. Oh, hey, there it goes. There it goes. So it's just going to go ahead and cut out. So I love my Cricut, and like I said, I think it is one of the easiest to use machines out there. You don't have to have cartridges or anything like that. You know, like you saw, we just totally created our own design, which is super fun. So you don't need cartridges. You can upload any images that you want and have it trace. Like I said in the beginning of the show, if you go to my blog, which is housewifeeclectic.com, and you search for library bag, you will find a post that takes you step by step for each of the, like, for how to trace an image. So if that's what you're looking to do, I've created all sorts of things. Like I did a Harry Potter Quidditch pitch on a cornhole board, which was super fun. I've done library bags, you know, Harry Potter. I've done, I made my daughter an Elsa pencil bag for school a couple of years ago, which she has loved to pieces, literally. And so there's pretty much, like, you know, tons and tons of things you can do with this. So I have been, this month, I've pretty much been focusing a lot on the Cricut, just because summer is crazy around here. I don't know if summer's crazy for you, but it's insane for us. And so the Cricut has been really easy projects to make for you guys during live videos. So if you want to see more of what it can do and everything, make sure you go up to the description and give my page a like, which is Housewife Eclectic on Facebook, so you can kind of see more of what we're going to do. So we've been making shirts and bags. I think on Monday I'll be live, I think, on Mama Loves Food. And I want to try making coasters. I think it'll be fun to make coasters.
What are those?
Things you put your drink on. So I'm excited about that. I think that will be fun. So if you want to go ahead and see, I made like large scale firecrackers using the Cricut for the stars. I'm trying to think of what else I've done lately. I went Harry Potter crazy there for a while, guys. Like Harry Potter insane. Which is funny, because I would call it probably my second fandom. Because I love Doctor Who. I really, really love Doctor Who. Lorraine says she's a big fan of the new Cricut machines and really happy with the new design space. I think the new design space, they kicked booty on that. Like, they really took to heart some of the changes that people were asking for and really implemented them in a really good way. I love the new grid. I love being able to see what, you know, how big things are going to be and things like that. But, okay. Sorry, I mean, we had lots of tiny, tiny little cuts on this one, so it's going to take a little bit for it to cut for us, which is all good. It's just going to take us a minute. Okay. Starts making me want to sing like lamb chops. This is the cut that never ends. So here, while that's cutting, now you've kind of seen that a little bit. So let's go back to just chatting while we wait for that. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I have made with the Cricut. Can you see my screen? Here we go. I made these cute Valentine blocks. These actually, can you see? There we go. So this cute little beach jar, these vacation boxes. So I'm just going to show you some of the versatile things that you can make with this machine. So these, you see those cute Valentine blocks? So easy and so much fun to make. They have pictures on some sides of them from our wedding. This beach memory jar. We just got back from a vacation to the Pacific Northwest, so I made this little beach memory jar to like hold the sand and the shells from our vacation. So this little memory box is great for keeping your mementos. I also made these fun tall firecrackers for the 4th of July, which I loved. I still have them up because I love them so much. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh, these were super fun. I made these for my toddler. She was having trouble putting her own clothes away, and it was driving me a little bonkers. So I made these cute little stickers for her dresser that shows, so you know, the little pajamas and a shirt and pants, and shows where her stuff goes. And those have actually been really helpful. Probably one of the more practical things I've made. Oh, and I've been making, here are some more of the Harry Potter shorts that I made using the Cricut. I've also been making hair accessories out of leather, which is super cool that it can cut. But, yeah, all sorts of fun things. There's the Quidditch cornhole that I was telling you about. If it will load. Come on, Bessie. There we go. So, I made I actually have a full Quidditch pitch that we can pull out and play with in my backyard. It's right here. My kids love it. It's a lot of fun. But, you know, sometimes it's just too much work and too big to pull out. So I made a small cornhole board into a Quidditch pitch, which my kids think is super cool. I always like it when my kids think I'm super cool. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes they think I'm super cool. So we're just letting this cut. That's the problem with like an intensive. So once I made I was doing these shirts for my sister for her like youth group, and there was like 50 of them, and I like didn't have if I messed up, like I didn't have the extra vinyl, so I was sitting there watching it cut like this, like, don't mess up, please don't mess up. I didn't, but I was feeling quite stressed about it. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna be 500 years before this is done. Just cutting and cutting and cutting. Okay. Seriously, I'm just gonna watch it for forever. Lorraine was there helping me cut those shirts out. It was intense. You know what, Lorraine? I think some of the most intense crafting days we've ever had were projects that we've done for my sister. Not any of her fault, not my sister's fault, of course. I've had some operator errors on some of the things that I've done for my sister. Like once I cut all of her boys' shirts. Well, we sat and we did the shirts for her youth group when we were at the splash pad. Do you remember doing that? Yep. But her boys loved the song "What Does the Fox Say?" So we made them these cute "What Does the Fox Say" shirts. But I cut them all with a very, very dull blade, and I didn't realize it until they were all cut. Like everything was done. So we, my friend Lorraine and I, basically sat there with an X-Acto knife and went through everything, and had to, like, you know, make little cuts all over the place. If I remember right, she either had I was very, very pregnant, and she had a newborn, or we were both very, very pregnant. So it was a very emotionally trying day, but we made it happen. And her boys looked fabulous. I wonder if I can find a picture of the shirts. Let's see if we can find a picture. Look at my sister's cute boys. She has the cutest boys ever. So I am so lucky. I have some of the most awesome nieces and nephews. My sister has 5 awesome boys. And seriously, like, they're all awesome kids. Like, she got super lucky. Well, that, and she's a great mom, so. Man. Okay, I'm trying to find a picture of those shirts for them. So there's one feature that every cutting machine needs, a warning that says don't cut until you get a new blade. I agree. I wish that they did have that warning, because that's one of those things that, like, you don't really know that your blade is dull until you go to weed something and it struggles to weed. But, you know, I don't really know that there's any way to do that. I wish there was. You know, maybe like a cut count. This blade has cut 500 times and now it needs to be replaced. I think I would appreciate that. You came back!
Can I have a mint dipped chocolate?
Have you had lunch?
No.
You haven't had lunch! So the answer to that question is...
I'm gonna go to bed this morning.
Okay, have fun. Okay, maybe I can't find one to... Oh my gosh, her boys are so cute though. I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate me showing you all of her pictures, so if I find the right picture, I will show it to you. If not, I guess you will just have to live without it, and you will be okay. So it's seriously, it's still cutting. We had a very cut heavy project today. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to find a picture of the boys in their shirts. That's okay. They were super cute though. So it is still cutting. Someone just told me that they have the same machine. Let me see if I can scroll up the comments. There we go. Marissa says, first time watching, I have the same machine and I love it. I adore it. Like, I really love this machine. It is so easy to use. Like, there's so many, I think, so many of the word that I'm looking for. There's so many cutting machines that, like, I mean, they're wonderful and they're great machines. But they're just a little bit harder to use, and I am all about... I don't remember. I'd have to come look. What? Okay, well, don't use the dishes from the dishwasher till I look, please. I can't remember if the dishes in the dishwasher are clean or dirty, and she's freaking out. Okay. Man, it is still cutting. How long have we just been sitting here chatting? Yeah, Lorene says a cut count would be awesome. So, yeah, I think a cut count would be, like, really, really, really cool. Of course, you know, every blade is a little bit different. You don't know, like, how long it's going to last. But I would love to know that, like, it's getting to the end of its life, you know? Before I cut 5 What Does the Fox Say shirts and then have to use an X-Acto knife to get them to finish cutting. How far are we in this cut? I don't know. Cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting. It finished! It's done! It's done! Okay, so now we're just gonna press this flashing arrow button. It's gonna spit out our heat transfer sheet. And the best way to take something off your mat is actually to flip it over and peel the mat from the thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick my plastic over my mat again so that nothing gets on that. And, oh guys, it looks so good. I'm so excited. Can you see? Look through you see the cuts on there? I'm so excited. So I've got one of those. Have you guys seen those new Cricut Bright Pads? I've got one of those coming and I'm so excited. So it's supposed to help with weeding. And I think it looks fabulous. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off my excess heat transfer. Because you don't want to waste it. Use it for another project. Okay. so there we go. Our excess has been cut off. It looks like this. No? Yeah, Rebecca says it wasn't too bad considering how many names are on there. Yeah, we had a lot of names on there. I'm actually wondering if we're going to get them all to fit on one shirt. We'll see. Okay, so now we're going to weed. This is my favorite weeding tool ever. It's fantastic. So I just kind of go to a letter and kind of go to the edge and scrape up against where the like the blank space is, and then I just start peeling. And if it, I love, like when you've got a nice simple font, weeding is the best because you can just pull and it just comes. So I'm gonna move this way and maybe tip you guys down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just pulling. So this is called weeding. This is just the excess. You're just pulling up the excess here. So the hook reel is really helpful. I mean, you can do it without the hook, but I love the hook. It helps you keep the little dots on your eyes and all that stuff. Little commas. Not that I have any commas on this project, but if I had a comma, the hook would help me keep it. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and peel and peel. So that's one thing to watch. Always watch around your eyes. Make sure you don't lose your dots. I know they have a name and I can't remember what it is right now. I'm sure Lorraine can tell us. Okay, so we're just peeling. Can you see? I'm just pulling up. So if you kind of want to check your progress, the best way to do that is by looking at it the other way, because that's what's gonna. Can you see Donna Noble's name is just pull it up. Funny, you guys are mirrored, so if I show it to you this way, haha, look, double mirrored. I'm sure you don't think that's as clever as I thought it was. Okay, so peel, pull, Hermione, Granger just showed up. So this is perfect. Like the vinyl is stuck into the G of Granger, so I just use that to help kind of loosen it up a little bit, and it pulls beautifully. Katniss Everdeen. Dude, we have a lot of names on here. Rebecca, this is so much. I love creating. Like, my kids are spoiled. I make them a lot of their own custom shirts and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to have something that like you made and that's like uniquely you. So can you see it's peeling good. I'm just peeling up. So basically what I do when I weed is I do a big weed, and then we'll go back and we'll do the little things. I'll show you what I mean in just a second once we've got the big weed done. Okay. Oh, it's weeding so good. I love it when it weeds perfectly. Okay. How many times can I say okay in one live video? 500. So I'm just using the hook to get inside the S's and stuff. This helps us peel a little bit better. Okay, we're getting close to having the big peel done. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like after you've got the big peel done. You see how like So anything that was connected to each other is going to come off on that big peel. Anything that's not connected, like the centers of your O's, the centers of your D's, the centers of your A's, is going to, you're going to have to do yourself. So I'm going to take the hook. This is when the hook comes in super handy. And I'm just going to go after the centers of those letters. So just using the hook and peeling them out. And the nice thing, since you're not going to use the centers of the letters, if you scrape them up a little bit with the hook, it's totally okay. Rebecca, this is such a great way to make homemade without, I always feel like sometimes I'm always nervous to make homemade.
Still doing the live?
Yep, I'm still doing the live. Sometimes I'm nervous to make homemade because, you know, I don't know. I just want people to think something's as awesome as I think it is, you know? And so this is a great way to make it like professional and homemade all at the same time. Something that's totally uniquely them without necessarily having to sacrifice the like clean cut factor of the project. So I am just weeding out centers here for you. I always end up with, like, my husband will always be like, what are all these little black dots all over your office? Centers of heat transfer. That's why I have an office. Saves our relationship. No more. It was always threads. I haven't, actually, I don't sew as much as I used to. I used to sew a lot more. But it was always thread around our house that used to drive me crazy. So I got an office so I could not drive me crazy with threads. Okay, so I've got Hermione Granger and Donna Noble all done. I'm moving on to Katniss Everdeen, getting the centers of the A's out, centers of the E's. You want to make sure when you kind of pull them out that you pull them all the way off and don't let them, because this back, like, can you hear my hand come off of it? It's sticky. So they will stick to the carrier sheet, which is what the clear thing is called. And if they are still stuck on there when you iron, they will iron onto your shirt and you'll end up with extra black spots, which is not fun when you've spent so long making sure that your project is perfect to end up with little black spots all over. Okay, so now I'm working on Luna Lovegood, just getting the centers of our O's, our G. So this part goes pretty fast once you've got the big weeding done. So we're just pulling out. So if you are nervous about your design, you can select about it not cutting exactly the way it is on the screen. It does that to save you heat transfer, to make the most out of your material, which I love. But sometimes that's stressful. Sometimes you want it to cut just the way it appeared on the screen. So if you want it to do that, you can go ahead and right click, select each of the things by hitting shift and then clicking on each of your elements. Then you go down at the bottom and there is an option to weld it. If you weld it all together, it will print just the way it's. Once it's welded, the computer and the machine see it as one feature instead of individual elements, and then it will cut just the way you have it. Okay, so we are getting there. Just getting the center out of the doctor, which we can include because the doctor is now a female, which I think will be exciting to see what they do with it. Although, you want to know what I'm upset about, guys? You know what I'm upset about with the new doctor? Still not a ginger. Why are we still not a ginger? Okay, so just weeding the centers out of the O for Rose Tyler. Get the middle of our R. So anything that's not connected is not going to come off in that big initial weed. So you're going to have to go ahead and get it out the second time. Okay. Yeah. Oh, guys, I need to rewatch Firefly. I actually rewatched it not that long ago, but I need to rewatch it. One day, I want to cosplay Keely Fry. It's on my list.
I know. I feel like every time I write a post about Doctor Who, I need to hashtag still not a ginger. Makes me so sad. Just let the doctor have his ginger hair or her ginger hair. Okay, so now we're pulling out the middle of Amy Pond here. So what are your guys' favorite restaurants to eat out tonight? We're going out, me and my husband, on a date tonight because it's my birthday. And I don't know what I want.
What? Where are you going to?
I don't know. I do this every year. Like any other day of the year, I'm like, let's go to Outback. Let's go to California Pizza Kitchen. Or let's go to Cheesecake Factory. Or Red Lobster. But like on my birthday, I'm like, let's go to Wendy's. No, it's kind of ridiculous. Except I can't eat at Wendy's anymore because I am gluten-free now. Which is wonderful and awful at the same time. Okay.
Because you can find some gluten-free food you really like.
Well, it's really made me feel better to be gluten-free, but sometimes it's frustrating to not be able to find something to eat.
Yeah, Camry and me both agreed that the gluten-free cookies he's made that when they were here were so
My
good.
nieces, she's talking about her cousin, Camry. I have two nieces that have celiac, so they are gluten-free. And it was actually kind of like nice to have other people in the house that were gluten-free because, you know, people made a little bit more of an effort, especially with the kiddos, because kids can only, you know, do so much. Okay, we're almost done. I'm on, I can't read backwards, so I don't know who I'm on. But I've got just a couple more E's, a couple more A's, and we are ready to go. Yeah, have you guys seen the new Wonder Woman? I still haven't seen it. It's like on my list. I think maybe I'll drag my husband tonight to go see it. Right, that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm on my last line here, and we'll have it all weighted. I'll show you what it looks like, how nice the cut is. And that looks super nice. I love it. It's funny, I put all the Star Wars names together. That's funny. Okay, almost done. I have an A and an E left. Get the center of that A out. And we'll get the center of that E out. And then there you have it, guys. So that's what it looks like. All weighted. Rebecca says she grew up watching Linda Carter as Wonder Woman. You know, I think they're so different. I'm just going to plug in my heat press. You can do this with an iron as well. I have my heat press, which I adore. But if you don't do a lot of heat transfer, there's not a lot of use of a heat press. So, I'm going to plug in my heat press. You know, I think they're so different. She says she's not sure she liked the new one because she loved the
You may
old
want to
one.
be careful in the kitchen. I spilled broth.
Okay, can you clean it up, please?
I'm cleaning up what I can. It fell on some of it. Some that fell on the ground hit boxes.
Oh, okay.
Which are you thinking about?
She has just learned how to use the stove by herself. And she can make like 3 things, like spaghetti and ramen, and so it's been an interesting experience. So I've just got a plain white shirt here. We're gonna lay down as our canvas. Kind of get the wrinkles out a little bit. And then we've got our massively huge thing. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a pair of scissors and I'm gonna cut them all apart. So we've got Donna Noble here. And then we're just gonna lay them in the table so we can kind of look at them. And this is why I didn't take a lot of time reorganizing them in Design Space, because I was gonna have to reorganize them now. So So there's Katniss Everdeen. Cut that apart. Next is Luna Lovegood. So you're just kind of cutting the plastic apart. You want to cut close to the letters when you're cutting them apart, because if you accidentally overlap onto the plastic, it will iron to the plastic instead of your shirt, and that will be sad. So cut closely. Okay, there's Wonder Woman. Rose Tyler is coming next. So now we're getting into a little bit shorter names. Then we've got the Doctor, because the Doctor. I'm excited to see what they do with the companion and stuff like that with the new Doctor. Let's see how that goes. Zoe Washburn, because Zoe. Okay, so I'm just laying these out on the table so that I can look at them and see what I want, where I want to put what. Kaylee Fry is coming out. Then Amy Pond. Oh man, I love the Ponds. The Ponds are like some of my very favorite characters ever. Okay. Now we've got, I have to read it this way. Molly Weasley. That's what I couldn't read backwards a minute ago. Molly Weasley. We have Jane Eyre, which I don't know, if you were making this for yourself, you probably wouldn't include, but Jane Eyre is my all-time favorite book. So then we have Leia Organa. Then we have Jen Erso, and we have Ray. So there we go. So now they're all cut apart, and now we're ready to lay them on our shirt. So we have a lot of names, so we're going to have to start high up on the shirt. So I think we're going to start Hermione Granger. You guys see? There you go. Okay, Hermione Granger. Let's go. Let's kind of go every other, I think. Small name. So I'm going to trim as I go too, to help make sure that they don't accidentally iron to the plastic. So they are a little sticky, so they will stick to your shirt for a minute. So we're going to go Hermione Granger, Amy Pond. Then let's go Katniss Everdeen. Let's do something a little bit smaller. Let's go Leia Organa. I'm trying not to go like, so I'm trying to mix up all of the not the genres, the fandoms here. Lorraine says she agrees the Ponds are the best. They love the Ponds. Like, I just love the dynamic of the husband and wife with the Doctor, and just, Matt Smith and Karen Gillan just play off each other so well. It's just, yeah. Let's do Zoe Washburn next. Let's go over a little bit. So now you're just kind of laying them down, so it's going to look exactly the way you've got it on the shirt. So you just want to make sure you've got it on there the way you want it. So we are going to go, let's do Luna Lovegood next. Actually, we need something a little shorter. Let's do Rose Tyler. Then Luna Lovegood. Always have to include Luna for my little Luna. Seriously, that's like her personality. She's my little Luna. Okay, so Rose Tyler, Luna Lovegood. Let's see, who to do next. Let's go Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Let's go Jane Eyre. Actually, let's do Jyn Erso. Donna Noble. Molly Weasley. So let's do Jane Eyre right here. Jane Eyre. Can we get them all on the shirt? Molly Weasley. Kaylee Fry. Nope, we gotta do Ray. Ray in here. Let's trim Ray down a little bit. Let's trim Molly Weasley down a little bit too, so we can get them a little bit closer to each other. Okay. Rebecca wants to know who my favorite doctor is. I always feel like when I tell people that, like, it's a cop-out because everybody loves him, but I love David Tennant. He's we call him the unicorn because we desperately want him to come to Comic-Con so we can see him. But we're adding, I'll show you my pictures when I'm done. So we've met, let's see, who have we met? We've met Arthur Darvill, Rose, Billy Piper, Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, Jenna Coleman, and Alex Kingston. Is that where I'm at on doctors? So I'm super lucky to have a best friend that loves this crazy fandom as much as I do, so we can go crazy together. Okay, and the last one is got to be the doctor because we've just added her to the list of awesome women. Okay, what do you think, guys? Oh no, don't come off. Rude. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make you sick for a minute here. Can you see the shirt? See how it turned out? So now I'm gonna take it over to my heat press. Yeah, Lorraine says she hasn't had a doctor that she's disliked. I kind of feel like I love every doctor when I'm watching them. I love Christopher Eccleston when I'm watching him. I love David Tennant when I'm watching him. I love Matt Smith when I'm watching him, you know. One of my favorites, I love 8, which is, I think he's an underrated doctor. He's so fabulous. Why is his name escaping me right now? I don't know. I just adore him, and he was so cute. I actually got to meet him and Eve Miles at one of my I think my first Comic-Con, and they were so wonderful. Like, both of them were. What is his name? Why can't I think of 8's name? But he was so cute. I've got this picture of him holding my little baby, my like brand new baby. She was like 4 months old, and oh, he was so cute with her. Okay, someone tell me what 8's name is. I can't remember. Paul McGann. Thank you. So I'm going to take this over to my heat press, and I'm going to slide it in right there. Oh, something's moved around as I moved it.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, baby. You want to say hi? Okay, making sure everything's looking good. Let's go for it. This is my 3-year-old. This is Haley. Say hi. She's crazy. Yes, I love Paul McGann. I think he's super underrated.
Mom,
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I got noodles like Sophie.
Yes, I can make you noodles like Sophie in just a minute. I'm almost done with my live video, and then I can help you. Okay?
Yay!
Yay! So I couldn't quite get the whole pattern, the whole design into the heat press at once. So if you're doing it with an iron, you're gonna want to turn your iron onto your cotton setting. Can you make noodles for your sister? You're a good helper, Sophie. Okay. Excuse me. So here we go. This is it. Moment of truth. Let's peel it off and see. Hi, Tina. See how it turned out. So you're just gonna go ahead and peel that plastic off the top of it. Go ahead and peel it off and set it to the side. And once you have done that, your shirt is ready to go. So I was telling you what you were doing if you were doing it with an iron. So you're going to want to do it on your cotton setting. And you're going to want to iron every single part of the shirt for about 30 seconds. And then when you peel it like I'm peeling now, if anything peels up, you're going to go ahead and iron that again for another 30 seconds. Rebecca says they go to Toronto, Canada for Fan Expo. You know what? I've never been there. We go to Salt Lake Comic Con. Me and my best friend do. And Matt Smith has come twice, and we've taken pictures with him both times because we love him. And we love John Barrowman. I love John Barrowman. I probably, if you have watched my live shows before when I talked about Doctor Who, you've heard my John Barrowman story, but I always have to tell it because it's amazing. So we were waiting to take pictures in the TARDIS. They have a TARDIS at Salt Lake Comic Con that you can take pictures in. And my best friend and I both had our babies with us. Mine was, so her baby was 3 months older than mine. So if she was 4 months old, then her baby was about 7 months old. And we were waiting to take pictures in the TARDIS, and all of a sudden this guy like walked past and starts jumping in the TARDIS to take pictures with people, and it's totally John Barrowman. And he takes both of our babies and he's holding both of them, and her baby started crying, so he gave her baby a kiss, and oh my gosh, and then he's just like, see you guys, and walks away. And it's like, holy crap, something that took him like 2 minutes of his day like totally like made our lifetime. We talk about it all the time, like, you know, we're never going to beat the John Barrowman moment of our life. So I'm just peeling the carrier sheets off the shirt right now. Oh, I missed Leia. Gotta go back and do Leia. So, Rebecca, so who's coming from Firefly? Is it, one of our very first, we had tickets to one of the very first cons that they did in Salt Lake. And, oh no, his name has left me. All I can think of is Richard Castle. His name is Nathan Fillion. There we go. He was coming, and we were like so excited, and we wanted to go see him, but she had just had, so my best friend had just had a baby, like seriously just had a baby. She was like maybe a month old, and I was like super pregnant, like, you know, like any day gonna pop. And we decided like we just couldn't do it. Like it, you know, we have taken young babies before, and like she's got a little one right now that she takes.
Can I have one now?
Yes, that's fine.
No, can I want to invite Mary and Betty over and then have them.
No.
With them.
So I'm almost done. Just go have one if you want one. No friends today.
Aww.
All done. There's the finished product. What do you think? I wish you guys weren't flipped so you could see it, but I can't read the comments if I flip it. So there you go. We did it. So I will go ahead and, oh, I missed Ray. Ray still got plastic on her. There we go. Now. Yeah, Nathan Fillion. So we're huge Doctor Who fans. So we've been we are knocking off Catherine Tate on our list of people to meet this in September, and I'm super excited about that. I keep crossing my fingers really hard that we're going to knock David Tennant off too, but they haven't announced him, and I really want them to. So, but that is our shirt. Super easy, super cute to make. A little bit of girl power in your life. Cute. Love it. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and you can send me a message on my Facebook page, and I would be happy to help you out. So, thanks guys for tuning in, and I will see you later.